Mr. Wiederer, let's talk about life before and after the handball field. How the European Handball Federation helps to the players to accept easily the moment of retirement?
European Handball Federation is, even during the career of the players, targeting their involvement. First of all, we offer for the very young players in the youth and junior championships this Respect Your Talent courses, which means that the players are educated on all the important fields for their career. But at the same time, it gives a bit of a taste for the time afterwards. And we are really striving to keep the top players in our sport, be it as referees, be it as coaches, but also in official functions in the federation. But in the last years, introducing the Excellence Awards for the former players, creating the legends, involving them as ambassadors to our sport, we are really making step by step all efforts to keep the players in the sport. There are different courses for the dual career, parallel to the sport, but immediately afterwards they have a quick pass to run for their career.
At what point of your personal active career have you started to think, what am I going to do when it's done?
It's a good question. I played handball. I was really fanatic. I played 10 years in the first league, in the junior national team, also in the national team. And parallel to that, I studied journalism and sports management. And one day I asked myself, where are you going to work afterwards? So I decided to stay in the sport. I started to work first for the Viennese Federation, then for the Austrian Handball Federation, and later on, when the European Handball Federation was founded, it was the ideal place for me to grow. So I think it's during the player's career you have to find out if this is the field you want to continue. And I must say today, after so many years in sport and in organizational function, it's the best. It's the absolutely best what you can have, that your hobby can be your profession the whole life.
And how does sports in life out of the sport? How does sport, that you being a sportsman, help in life?
May I bring a private example?
Yes.
My wife was a national team player, stopped then to play and continued as a teacher. Our daughter started with 9 years to play handball. She played until 19 in the first league, and then she decided to start another career, to study. But what we never faced during her juvenile times was any problem with her not knowing what to do with her time, sitting somewhere in the park, having no idea about her life, because she had school, she had training, she had targets to meet, she had successes, she had to learn how to integrate in a team, to build up a hierarchy, and all that helped her. And today she is in a real, let me say, decisive function of organizing events.
What kind of advice will you give to the players that are on the pitch of their career?
So my first advice is to the federations. The federations should try to involve players as early as possible in all their activities. Secondly, to give them tasks, smaller tasks, bigger tasks, to make them understand that there is a chance for their life. And for the players, yes, you need a good education. So only be professional handball players will most probably in the future not be enough for a career. But if you can manage to study and to play handball on a high level, it's a good chance for the rest of your life.
Okay, many young players are dreaming about the moment that their name to begin to work for them. In your opinion, and at what moment this begins to happen in the player's career?
think the depends. It's different because young players have a different development, and some of them realize rather early what their future can be. Others play for a very long time, especially when they are top players in top conditions. So it's not easy to say what's the right moment. It depends a little bit on the player, on his or her mentality, and on the options they have.
Thank you very much about this conversation. Wish
Like
you all the
always, a
best.
pleasure.